Now, America's longest-serving commander in Afghanistan says he expects Taliban violence to get worse as US-led forces withdraw from the country over the coming months, ending an American deployment that's lasted 20 years. Recent violence has included a bombing outside a school in Kabul, in which dozens of students were killed. From Kabul, our chief international correspondent Lyse Doucet sent this report.
A hilltop cemetery of teenagers. Not enough space for all their graves. The students slaughtered in last week's triple bombing at a high school in Kabul. Abdul Wahid's love for his fiancée, 19-year-old Sherbano, now written in stone. At the school, they're still writing the list of loss. More than 200 killed or injured. Most of them girls. No group has said it did this, targeting schoolgirls in this minority Hazara community. But they're fighting back. I say to the enemies of education, if I had one dream for my life, now I have 10, declares 17-year-old Masuma.
And suddenly, a school ground that was filled with grief is transformed into a place of anger and protest as political leaders come to visit to express support and solidarity.
You're saying you'll protect us now. Why didn't you protect us before? Shouts 16-year-old Husna. She lost her little sister. Her strength a symbol of what's changed here in 2 decades. But many fear could be at risk once all foreign forces leave. And they'll soon be out. Before the 20th anniversary of the September 11th attacks which brought them in. The soldier in the middle of it all, General Scott Miller, tasked with ending America's longest war. The longest serving general in this fight against the Taliban. We travel with him as he meets other NATO armies drawing down in the north of Afghanistan and soon handing over to Afghan forces, even as Taliban fighters advance.
Did you fail?
History's going to write this story. The objectives that we set out, I think they'll be evaluated. And I think we really need to take a really honest look at the things that we did not do as well as we wanted to. Certainly there were some victories along the way. The future will tell the rest of the story.
This fiancé's story, now so uncertain, like so many Afghans. Lyse Doucet, BBC News, Kabul.